Hey y'all, it's your girl Kia Love. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. So y'all, today I'm so excited about this mac and cheese recipe. But before I get there, I do want to shout out my hair, Kabani Virgin Hair Company, y'all. This is bomb hair. Bomb hair. This is the Brazilian Silky Straight. This is the 20-inch. I've had it for about a year. It's so light, it's soft weight, it's light, it's soft, it's lightweight, it's lovely, and it lasts long. Virgin hair, Kabani Virgin Hair. I'll post the link in the description box below. But to move forward, on to this mac and cheese, y'all, because I know that's why y'all came here. So, the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is one of my favorite foods, and I was so determined to make a mac and cheese, a vegan plant-based mac and cheese that did not have soy in it, that did not have tofu in it, that didn't have any kind of stuff like that. I wanted to make it as plant-based as possible, y'all, and still wanted it to be cheesy and gooey and delicious and baked and yummy and warm. And guess what? I think I got it. So if you're excited about this mac and cheese recipe, y'all, stay tuned. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is one small to medium butternut squash. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. This just makes it a little easier to cut, so just a little tip. All right, now that it's a little easier to cut, I'm going to scoop the seeds out, throw all of that away, and then I'm going to rough chop the squash. So now I'm going to take the squash and place it in a steam basket for about 20 minutes. You will see me try to place it in a single layer just so it can cook evenly. But if you don't have any choice and they're on top of each other, no worries, no biggie. But you're going to steam it for about 20 minutes until fork tender. Okay, so now we're also going to boil the noodles so the noodles and the squash can cook at the same time. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The squash is ready to go. So now we're going to take the skin off of the squash. It is hot, so please be careful. But we're going to take the skin off of the squash and then move on to the next step. All right, time to make the cheese sauce. So you're going to need 1 cup of soaked raw cashews, the butternut squash that we steamed, which is about 2 cups of steamed butternut squash, or 1 small to medium sized butternut squash. Then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, followed by 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. If y'all don't know what coconut aminos is, it's a great alternative to soy sauce. 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, the juice of half a lemon. All right, so next you're gonna need 1 cup of water or 1 cup of veggie broth. I'm using veggie broth this time around, but if it's your first time making this, I would recommend using 1 cup of water just so you can get an idea of what the flavor tastes like, and then make your choice from there the next time around. Next, you're gonna need half a cup of coconut milk, and this is full fat coconut milk. This is gonna also help with the creaminess. Now the seasonings. All right, so you're gonna need half a tablespoon of smoked paprika, half a teaspoon of pink salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, sprinkle of black pepper, a sprinkle of cayenne, half a teaspoon of basil, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of oregano, a sprinkle of turmeric, and there we have it. Okay, so I forgot to add the tapioca flour, y'all. Please add 1 tablespoon of tapioca flour to your blender. This is going to create that stretchy, cheesy, sticky texture that macaroni has. And now we're going to blend everything on high until smooth. Okay, so the cheese sauce is all smooth, so now we're going to do a taste test to see if I need to add any more seasonings, any more flavor. So let's see. It's all good. So I don't need to add anything else to this. Just FYI, the flavor is going to calm down after it's in the oven for a while, so just FYI, just a tip. All right, for the grand finale. So now it's time to prep the pan. Let's go ahead and spray your pan with the nonstick spray. And then we're going to pour half of the macaroni noodles into the pan. So we're going to make 2 layers. So this next step is optional, but I would recommend it. And actually, I prefer to use 2 types of cheese, like a mozzarella cheese and a cheddar cheese, vegan, of course. But unfortunately, I only had 1 little measly bag of cheese, so I had to make it do what it do, y'all. All right, so now we're going to pour half of our cheese sauce. So this next step is kind of hard to explain, but what I'm trying to do, I'm not mixing it, but I'm like gently tapping it and trying to make room for the cheese sauce to seep through and cover most of the noodles. So I'm just really trying to cover most of the noodles with the cheese sauce gently. So for this last step, we're going to sprinkle some black pepper, and then we're going to repeat all the steps that we just did for the second layer, except hold off on the shredded vegan cheese because we're going to save that for our topping. So as y'all saw, this is where I realized, oh my God, I forgot to add the tapioca flour to the blender in our cheese sauce. So now I have to add it here, unfortunately, because like I said, it's very important to the texture. No, it's not going to have the same impact as it would have if I would have blended it with the cheese sauce. So hopefully you guys did it right. I was bummed. I don't like to mess up the display because I love to see macaroni with the baked shredded golden cheese on top. But hey, this is what we got. Had to work with what I have. So now we're going to add it to the oven on 350 for 30 minutes. Make sure you cover it, and then we're going to let it bake. Okay, so the 30 minutes is up. Y'all get so impatient when I make this macaroni. I just can't wait to eat it. So I try to dance or do something productive as I wait. So now that the 30 minutes is up, we're going to uncover it. Look at it. It looks so good, y'all. So now we're going to pop it back in the oven for about 10 more minutes uncovered. It's going to get nice and golden brown. So here we have it, 10 minutes later, ooey gooey mac and cheese. But give me a few seconds and let's listen to the cheese talk back to you.
Move on to the next step. All right, guys, so next, move on to the next step. All right, guys, so next.
All right, y'all, that was my vegan, delicious, plant-based mac and cheese, y'all. I love that recipe. If you like this video and you can't wait to try it, give it a thumbs up. If you can't wait to see when the next recipe I'm going to put out, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you try it out, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. If you switched it up, also let me know what you think. My Instagram is still a work in process. So, but if you see this video, my Instagram is up. Go ahead and tag me in your mac and cheese so I can see how it turned out. And one thing I want to say is that this mac and cheese freezes very well. So you don't have to wait until you have like a big dinner or anything to make it. I usually make a big batch like I did today, and then I'll freeze it. And once I defrost it, y'all, it's still delicious and moist. I'm not kidding you. It is so good. So please try this recipe out. Let me know what you think. Until next time, y'all, peace and love.